Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another Dr. Peices 10 YouTube video, and today is another huge update. So here we have the console so far, and immediately you can tell that we have now got the edge pieces on, which are made from this same material as these rib pieces, which is what I had lying around. So I cut these down, and yeah, then with the excess I just made these pieces, so when I put the expanding foam on there, it's going to fill it and it'll blend in. It's stuck together by hot glue and it's pretty strong actually, but then it'll be covered up with expanding foam as well, but I can't do that until I get some more of that expanding foam. Some of them you'll see gaps, but you can't really do nothing about that. But with the expanding foam, I'm going to have to make sure I cut the edges so it's, so I can easily remove them again, because I don't want it to restrict it from being dismantleable like it originally is designed to. But yeah, it makes the console look 10 times better and a lot more neater, and it gives the ideal space for the paneling. So yeah, this is one of my better ribs that I did. I'm pretty proud of that. I did paint both sides of these. There's one I haven't painted because I didn't get. I just couldn't be bothered. But I only did it so this is the base coat, and also when expanding foam's on, it's difficult to paint. So because I remember that because I did not have the paint when I had the expanding foam, so I did the expanding foam first, and then I obviously painted it afterwards, and it's still difficult to paint with. So I thought give it its base colour, then put expanding foam on, then give it another coat, and it should get into all the crevices. And these edges make the console really, it's really strong, and you can put a bit of weight on there, which is really good. I'm not going to knock it too much because, again, it's only hot glue and I don't know how fragile it can be. But with these, it's obviously made it strengthened and stuff. And of course, there's bits where you can see right through. Don't forget it's only a base coat, so it doesn't really matter. But when I put the expanding foam on, it's going to cover these anyways. And when it comes to removing them, I'll have to make sure to score inside there, so I can get rid of the glue from either sides of these on this bit where it latches onto there, because otherwise I won't be able to. The one that's this one's got a bit of height problem. Doesn't really matter because expanding foam will hide that anyways. It's going to go into there, but I'll have to. I mean that I can move. This I can move. Only a little bit. It's on this bit, so I've got to make sure I keep the screw heads clear as well to be able to take them off when I put panels in and stuff. And this one, obviously, and obviously since it's more flatter, I can put this on properly without it really falling off. So yeah, I'm really liking the new adjustment to the console. I've stuck parts on just to give you a show, just for now. This thing's meant to represent a sextant. I was on the live with the bio-doctor last night, and I asked him what this reminded him of, and it's obviously the sextant. That's what that reminds me of. So that's on this rib. So yeah. Nothing else has changed. The switchboard, obviously, a piece of wood. I found some switches. Well, my mate Josh has found some switches and obviously sent me a couple of links. So I'll be getting those at some point, which is going to go on the switchboard, hopefully. I keep sliding down. Obviously, no paperweights yet because I can't afford it. I mean, I could have probably afforded one, but I think I should probably get the panels first. So yeah, moving on to the bottom. I haven't really done anything else yet onto the bottom, but instead of making the, I think it came off, but instead of making these for the underneath, because it's like flimsy material and it's kind of hard to maneuver, I think I'm just going to go for an expanding foam underneath and make the edges up that way. Plus it's easier, and it's going to make that a little bit more stable. I mean, it's fine, but it'd be even better if it's just covered in expanding foam, up to there, down to here, possibly just there, and then expanding foam on these legs as well. Hot glue. So yeah. So yeah, I haven't really done anything else, but this is the view of the console so far, and that looks really cool. I'm really liking the console. The underneath is a little bit off-putting at the minute because I think the legs are not really aligned properly, but it don't really matter for this video. But the underneath will be sorted and covered in expanding foam. So yeah, and if you just look at it like that, the console looks somewhat complete. But if you look at it like that, you know, it's not 100% complete. I mean, I've still got to get bits. The build process is nearly done. I've still got to make the supports like these and put them on these sides so I can put the panels in. For this panel, the bubble wrap panel, or the thingy panels that's textured, and this panel. And then it's just, that's it for construction on the woodwork. And it's just doing these underneath, and then that's it once it's all painted. So the top half is painted. So yeah. Then after the panels, it'd just be buying things, hooking things up. I know this isn't the right phone, but I'll be getting the right phone soon. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Allons-y.